says you're serious about learning how to make an income online. So I know you're going to absolutely love this information tonight. And you're going to hear from other people that have were in your place at one time as well and what they did. So you're going to be able to hear that as well. So awesome. Yes. Good morning. Yes, where you are in the world, right? Oh my goodness, that's a dedication if you're from South Africa on here. Like I just have to like let you guys know that because they're like what 7, 8 hours ahead of us. So that is pure dedication. Absolutely love it. Okay, guys, let me get recording and we're gonna just dive right in. And again, welcome everybody. Thanks for being here. Oklahoma, I'm close to you. I'm in Texas right now. So you're just my neighboring state right now. Okay, let me get sharing my screen here, guys. I want to make sure I get the doodlers off. All right. Again, welcome everybody. My name is Michelle O'Neill, and today we're going to break down the 5K holiday blueprint with you, how to create extra cash fast with a simple online system. Now, let me just ask you this. Let me pull up my chat real quick. What would an extra 5K during the holidays make a difference for you? Let me know in the chat. If an extra 5K over the holidays would make a difference. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Yes. Awesome. Great. Well, that's what you're going to learn today. So you might want to grab a pen and paper, take some notes because you're going to get some really great information. So who is this webinar for? It's for anyone that wants that extra cash for the holidays. So if that's you, you're in the right place. It's for parents looking to make income around their family. If that's you, you're in the right place. Anyone wanting to get out of debt, anyone wanting to stop living paycheck to paycheck, and anyone wanting to completely change their financial situation in 2026. If any of them are you, my friend, you are in the right place. So I want to imagine leaving here tonight with clarity to launch and grow an online business, like complete clarity of exactly what it takes. Know what it takes to make extra cash for the holidays and know how to replace your job, your income in the digital space. You know, the world is going digital. Why not you? Why not you grab at least a few income streams in that industry? So, real quick, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Michelle O'Neill. I'm a mom of six, I'm a grandma to five. And spending time with my family is truly the most important thing to me. So when I launched my business, I didn't want to bother friends and family. I didn't want to have any complicated tech. I wanted freedom. Let me know in the comments who wants freedom. Let me know in the comments. And I wanted to be present with my kids and build something meaningful. So I created a business model that actually works for busy people just like you and I. Yes, look at all the me's in the comments. I love that. And that's what I'm going to share with you today, exactly how that happened. So I do want you to screenshot this because you will hear some people's success that they've had by following these strategies. That is not guaranteeing that it can happen to you. All I can guarantee is this strategy, this process, this blueprint that I'm sharing with you has grown a community in 2 years to 57,000 plus people. So is that a proven process? Yes or yes. So that's all I can share with you. We have real people with real results, and that is what I absolutely love. Look at this. Joy, she started the 1st of December already making $900. That kind of can change your holidays, right? Look at Mindy. 3 days ago, you guys, she had a $1,400 customer come in, and then she had a $900 customer come in. She had a $2,300 day. Why she was doing the things she loves. You're going to learn how that was possible for that to happen without Mindy having to get on the phone with anyone. So here's my question for you in the comments. Do you know how to launch your own online business? See, this is the problem. We get sold on the next best thing, but nobody shares with you how to market. So if you don't know how to market, you can't sell anything. It's not about what you're selling, it's how you market what you have to sell. Because here's the problem. Most side hustles are just that, more hustle. They pay very little, require tons of time, and often leave you exhausted. How many of you can relate to that? Yeah. Margaret says, I have no idea. Neither did I, Margaret. And so that's what you're going to learn today. And traditional businesses, oh my, you guys, they're huge startup costs. They have inventory and skills that you don't have the time to learn. All of that is complicated. And I don't know about you, but I don't have time for that because there is a simpler way, my friend. And what if you could build a business that actually works with your life instead of against it and teaches you how to market? How would that feel? See, most online business models, they fail people because they require endless digital or direct messaging, phone calls, text messaging, constant selling, and complicated tech setup. I don't know about you, but I did not have time for that. And I did not want to learn any of that. So, the truth, you don't need more tasks on your plate. You need the right tasks that actually produce income. And that's because you're not taught any of this in marketing. That's why there's the problem. That's why there's the gap in this industry. So, with the right system, you can follow a 2 hour workday. I want you to imagine this for a minute. Imagine finishing your income earning activities in 2 hours a day and then living your life. That is what's called a freedom based business. And that's what I'm going to be breaking down for you this evening. So, why is this different? Well, here's why. You get to keep 100% of the profits with master resale rights. You don't have to chase friends and family, and you don't need tech skills. And it's scalable, meaning you can grow from $100 days to $1,400 days and beyond, as you've seen Mindy has already done. So here's how it works. It's a step-by-step blueprint that equips you with launch, grow, and automate a profitable online business. And you can get your income producing activities done in 2 hours a day. And the key is the master resale rights. So, what does that mean? It means you're not an affiliate earning a small commission. You're not a network marketer earning a small commission. You actually own the resale right. So, every time you make a sale, you keep 100% of the profits. You do not have to share your sales with anybody. It goes all into your family's budget. And it's like owning your own digital store without having to create products yourself. It's a done for you business. And here's actually the products I'm going to be sharing with you today. We unlocked 10 income streams for you. Matter of fact, if you just sold one of each of these products a month, that's $6,600 a month you can make just by selling one of these a month. Let me ask you guys this question. If you could just sell 10 products a month and make $6,600, would that make a difference in your life? Let me know in the comments. See, that was a no-brainer. I'm like, okay, I don't have to share my profits with anybody. I can put 100% profit in my pocket. Let's go. The Legacy Builders Bundle Pack, you guys, we have it in two different languages. So not only do you have a digital business, you have a digital business in two different languages. So it just gives you a broader global reach. This sells for $1,400. So imagine getting a $1,400 customer and having $1,400 in your pocket. I want you to do the math in your head right now. How many $1,400 customers would you need on a monthly basis to replace your income from home? Because that should be your first goal. Then we have our legacy builders in Spanish and in English. That sells for 900. Our digital mastery sells for 600, and our passive daily pay blueprint sells for 300, and our launchpad sells for 100. So we have made sure to have a program that fits everybody's goals and dreams and desires. That's something that was so important to me. And not only do you get to keep 100% of the profits, you have a complete educational program to help you build skills that you need to grow a successful business. Now, what I want to do real quick, because I have a special guest that she hardly gets to share because she is a super busy mom of three boys, and she's gonna share real quick, but then she's got to get them to bed. So let me see if I can find her real quick, you guys, because she has tried many things before and she took this, and I just want you to hear her story. So, Victoria, are you with us, my friend? Oh, try again to unmute.
There I am. Hi.
Yay!
This is hilarious because, I've been traveling so much. And so my tripod, I left the last time that we were traveling. And so right now you're propped up on a box. But this is actually how I started. So this is great. Um, you guys, I am so excited to be able to hop in and be able to share a little bit about how this has completely done a 180 for my life. So, a little bit about me. I am, like Michelle said, I am a busy boy mom. I have three wild, amazing little boys. They are 10, 8, and 4. My husband is active duty Army. And when I started this, he was away. He's been away the majority of the time that I've done this. And when I tell you, like, I started this because this was a Hail Mary for me. We were so broke. We were renting, we had so much debt, and it came down to a point where I needed a new transmission in my car, needed to pay for 4 new tires, 6 rental cars while my car was in the shop, all while my husband was away and the kids were home for summer break, and I had no idea how to make it happen. I had an online boutique and it was failing. I had not made a sale in my online boutique for 6 weeks. Meanwhile, this girl starts showing up in my newsfeed talking about this 2 hour workday and how she made $40,000 in 2 months. And I sat there and said, yeah, right. I sat there and said, must be nice. Good for you. Here's the cookie, all the things, because I felt like I had tried all the ways to make money online from home. Okay. Like, how many of you have ever done multi-level marketing or, MLMs, pyramids, network marketing, whatever you want to call it? I spent 7 years in that grind. I have absolutely no hate for it because I do think it's a brilliant business model. But for me, I had major burnout. Why? Because I had my face glued to my phone. I wanted to find a way to make money from home around my kids. But doing that, I was doing the parties and the salesy posts and the cold messages, the recruiting, and I wasn't getting that time freedom because I was constantly messaging someone to make $7 on a mascara. My best month doing that, y'all, I made $3,000 and I hardly saw my family. And so you better believe, like, after trying all of those network marketing things and those quickly emails and then having my own online boutique, I said, okay, well, at least this way I'll make 100% profit, right? But it was 100% profit on a low item. And I still had to find customers. I still had to deal with vendors and shipping and orders and all of that. And so it was still a lot of work for very little pay. And so once that business started failing and I needed a way out, my curiosity started piquing when this girl started saying she was making so much. But just like so many of you, I felt like, man, I've tried so many things. So why would this one work? Let me tell you, because high ticket marketing is wildly different than low ticket marketing, you guys. And when you have systems in place that are working for you, and I mean, Michelle's going to explain all of that. But anyway, so I decided to go all in. This was a Hail Mary for me. Okay. My baby goal was to make $1,200 a month. I'm not somebody that comes from money. I grew up watching my daddy work 3 jobs to pay the bills. Okay. And like, I've lived in a tiny apartment downtown Chicago. I couldn't even afford heat for 6 months. When I tell you I know what it's like to be broke, I absolutely do. And so when I said I wanted to make 1,200 a month, that was my baby goal. I was like, that would be great. Right. In my very first month, I made $29,000. 29000. Okay. Blew my mind because I was more than I had ever really even made in a year, working less than I've ever worked in my life. By 5 months, I hit my very first 6 figures. And now, 2 years in, I have just hit $650,000. You guys, we're not renting anymore. I built us a house and I paid off that house in 8 months. We are completely debt free. I went and I bought my dream car. I just, like, y'all, I have a Yukon Denali now in my driveway, which is like mind blowing to me coming from this little girl when I started that was having to replace the transmission on my broke down minivan. Okay, now I've got like my dream mom car. And it is because I found a system that helps you work 2 hours a day and then it runs on automations for you. Y'all, I will scream it time and time and time again. The gratitude I have for this business is just overwhelming. And if somebody can fit this into their schedule like me, and I'm chasing toddlers, y'all, not to mention I've got one that's autistic, I've got one that's ADHD and ODD, and then my tiny toddler, okay? If I can do this and the amount of income streams it's opened for me, insane. If I can do this, anybody can do this, and you have all of the steps at your fingertips. So yeah, that's my little story.
I love it. So, but we have to take this to another level where you've taken it because now you've taken these skills that you've learned
Mm-hmm.
and now you do retreats.
Yes,
And
yes,
you're
I'm
doing
so
another one
excited.
in May in
May
Costa Rica.
22nd, we're going to Costa Rica.
And you guys,
And
she invited me to be her guest speaker at her retreat. So
yes,
think
I'm
about what she
so
said
excited.
though. 2.5 years ago, she was broke and now
Yeah,
she has learned the skills and now she's doing retreats all over the world. So I'm
100%.
so
I
proud of
know.
you.
Like
I'm
I just did
excited.
my first one out in Vail, Colorado, and it was a dream. And then, when I mentioned to Michelle and I was like, "Oh, where should we go?" Because initially I was just thinking, "Oh, well, okay, like let's go to North Carolina." But then I was thinking, "Well, Michelle's going. Let's go to Costa Rica. Like let's go somewhere cool." So I'm
That's
really
my
excited.
bucket list. Let's go.
It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so good.
Yeah. So if
Yeah.
anybody's interested in going and hanging out with us, get a hold of Victoria because we have
Yes.
a blast.
Yes. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, but I just love seeing your growth and what you've been able to accomplish and getting that financial pressure off is everything, isn't it?
Yes. It's serious. I mean, it sounds so cliche to say like it's life changing, but I mean 100%. And this is why I will say time and time again, like it is not a decision to be broke. And I get that. Michelle gets that. Like it's not a decision to be broke. Life happens, right? But it is 100% a decision to stay there. And so what you have right now is a golden ticket. Do not sleep on this. I mean, you are shown step by step what to do to make 5K by Christmas, you guys. Life changing. Don't sleep on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate
Yeah,
you getting on.
of
You're
course.
awesome. Love it. So, you guys, I just wanted you to hear her story because, like, there is nothing that she has done that you guys can't do. It's just, are you willing to have the courage to follow a proven process and take action? And look how it's like completely transformed her life. I just absolutely love that. And it's just like Victoria did. You can leave a legacy for your family. And I want you to think about that. Like, what is your legacy? Like, what would you like to leave? So let's go ahead and dive back into the information. And in the Legacy Builders program, I show you exactly how to structure this done in 2 hours a day. And in your daily pay blueprint, it's included you're growing your audience, attraction marketing, so you don't got to go find customers, engaging your audience, building connection, and offering solutions, inviting them into your business. This is what is included. And that's it, you guys. It's no 12-hour days. It's just 2 hours of focused income producing activities. And our entire business is built on 4 pillars. And I want to cover those with you real quick here. Automated system. Your business works for you even when you're not working. Have you guys ever heard of, let me know in the comments, have you ever heard of passive income before? It's income that comes in when you're not having to trade time for dollars. Yes, that's what an automated system will do for you. Attraction marketing, so customers come to you. The 2 hour daily blueprint, you stay consistent without burnout. I do not want you being burned out. I don't want you to have that badge that you worked all the time. I want you to have the badge that you leveraged your time, made more money, and had more time doing the things that you love. And community and mentorship. You are not alone. You have support. Those are the 4 pillars. So let's first of all talk about the automated system. Your business works for you even when you're not working. This page right here is how I built my business. Six figures in 6 months, made my first million in 17 months, all because of pages just like this. Here's how the process works. And I want you guys to imagine this. By the way, this is given to you. It's pre-built, ready to go. You just have to connect it to your payment gateways so you can be paid directly into your bank account. And what happens is the moment somebody puts their email in, they're immediately taken to this page where they have a video answering their questions. And they get this video as well. Between these two videos, you guys, it literally answers 99% of somebody's questions. So this is a system you have. So you're not spending time on the phone or spending the time in emails or spending the time in direct message and back and forth. The system is what works for you. I love this. She goes, she got her very first $1,400 customer on Thanksgiving. How cool is that? So let's first start with attraction, or secondly, attraction marketing. You guys, I want you to become that magnet. I want to show you an attraction marketing strategy so customers come to you. The world is your window of an unlimited customers when you promote something in the e-learning industry, because when it is a digital program, anybody in the world can buy from you. And we use the ultimate marketing system to attract customers to us on autopilot. So no finding customers, no bothering friends and family, and no DMing people. One of these strategies that I love is our free ads strategy, where there is classified ads out there that you can post for free. You guys, not only did this build my email list, not only did this build my customer base, it built my YouTube channel because I put a YouTube video in it. Because of this strategy, I now am monetized on YouTube. So in the digital marketing space, you're going to learn not only how to get the resale rights on digital programs, you're also going to learn how to become an affiliate. Like that automated system I gave you, you can be an affiliate for that company and make like 50 to 60%. There's another income stream. You can get monetized on social media. There's another income stream. That's what you learn inside the Legacy Builders program. How many income streams can you stack? That's the goal. This classified ads is actually an introvert's dream come true. I loved it. I would spend 30 minutes a day copying, pasting free ads to high traffic websites on the World Wide Web for free. And it grew my business. The next is social media. You guys, 5 billion people on social media. 5 billion people. Yes, you can build a business. You can't go anywhere anymore without seeing somebody on their phone, no matter the age. So we show you attraction marketing strategy so people discover you on social media. Now, some of you can't show your face, so we do have an invisible empire training. It's a faceless marketing training that you can actually go through. So here's my question for you. How did you hear about this webinar today? Was it social media or was it email or how did you hear about it? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments. How did you hear about it? Yeah. How did you hear about it? Good friend, email, TikTok, Facebook, social media, email, YouTube. Yeah, there you guys go. The program works. This is you guys are living proof how this strategy works. You're here because of the strategy. This is what we teach you how to implement. So you think about it. I'm on here sharing with you, and the person who invited you is on here listening as well. Imagine you having, we do these every week, by the way. We show you how to use these webinars to build your income. Matter of fact, most of the six-figure earners inside my community have done it by using our webinar strategy. I like this. Dan, I don't know if Dan the man's on here. He's going to lose tomorrow, by the way. I'm putting it out in the universe. The Lions are going to lose tomorrow. Let's pray that I'm right. But he had a $1,400 day the other day, and he loves to travel. He loves to do the things. He loves to live his life. And imagine like one customer, you make $1,400. Okay, so let's talk about number 3, the 2-hour blueprint. Because I'll tell you what, you can get burned out so easy. So structure equals freedom. When you learn how to have a system out there working for you 24/7, you can work less. You no longer have to trade time for dollars. So I shared with you the copy and paste free ads, 30 minutes a day. Okay, next, you're going to spend about 1 hour a day creating 3 pieces of content. Your content should be like a 7-second video, a 30-second video, and a 1 minute video. That's it. If you don't overthink it, if you don't overcomplicate it, you can easily do those 3 videos in 1 hour or less a day. So then next, you're going to respond to comments or you're going to respond to emails. That's 30 minutes. So there's your 2 hour income earning activity day. Now I will share with you, this is the exact steps I followed. And then after about, it was close to 90 days, I started going live. And so what I did is I quit doing the copy and paste free ads. I could get my 3 pieces of content done in 30 minutes a day and I would go live for an hour. So I was still able to stay in that 2 hour income earning activity day, which I love because then I would go leave my house at like 11:15 in the morning and go pick my little peanut up from preschool. So I could literally be available for my kids and my grandchildren the rest of the day. That was always the dream that I had. Now, many of you work a full-time job. So you're like, how can I get this in with my job? So I'm going to have Amy come and share, you guys. She worked 2 jobs and she was able to follow this strategy, just fitting in 15 minutes here, 5 minutes here, 10 minutes here, and she made 100K in 9 months. So let me stop sharing my screen here. And Amy, I would love for you to share with us because I know you're going to
Ab
be the hope dealer for these people that
abs
work a full-time job.
Absolutely. Yeah, not only one, but two, right?
Yes.
And I didn't know anything about the internet, social media. I didn't know anything, you guys. My daughter actually created me a TikTok, and that's how I found Michelle's video. And it blew me away what I seen. And I couldn't believe it. I didn't even think this could be possible. Kind of like Victoria said, here I am 2.5 years later, multiple 6 figures earned. And I'm able to make, I was just thinking about this morning as I was doing a little Christmas shopping. I've never been able to Christmas shop early. And it was always my final paycheck right before Christmas. It was a mad dash to get the things for the kids. And I can now make in a 24-hour period what took me weeks to make before. So it just baffles me that somebody like myself that just knew how to work with her hands and work 18 hours a day as a divorced mom trying to raise 3 kids. And I could come and I could learn this step by step and I could figure out how to make an income online. I never thought that would be possible. My biggest concern was I'm a single mom of 3 kids. I'm working 2 jobs already. I know nothing about any of this. How in the world could somebody like me do digital marketing, have an online business? Never dreamed ever in my life. And I know many of you are thinking the same thing right now. But let me be your hope dealer, just like Michelle said, because if somebody like me that could barely order on Amazon could even make $1 with an online business because of this program that's going to teach you how to fit this in throughout your day, before work, on your lunch break, in between a job, while kids are doing sports. Mind you, I had 3 of them, all 3 doing sports, and I was the one running them around in between all these jobs. So I was busy. There was no excuses for me. I wanted my time back with my kids. I wanted to be the present mom. I did not want to tell my kids, I can't, I gotta work. I can't, I gotta work. Because that's all they heard from me. So I want to give you that hope that if you're sitting there and you're saying, I need to make some extra money for the holidays, I would love to not have to stress this holiday. There is possibilities here for you. Things can change. You've just heard from Michelle, you heard from Victoria and myself. We were just like you. We were struggling to pay bills. We had to move other bills around. We had jobs, regular jobs, until this came into our life. And we are all blessed because of it. But we took the first step to want something better, to want something more than what we were doing.
Mhm.
So all I want to say to you today is you took the first step and you came here just to listen. Now open your mind to the possibility that it could happen for you. You don't have to make $100,000, people. But what if you could just make your paycheck from home? What if you could make a little bit more than that and not have to stress anymore? But you're present in your family's life. You're home now. Because that's the life I've been leading for 2.5 years. I am beyond blessed. I've not had to stress about paying a bill in over 2.5 years. And that is life changing, not only for me, but for my children. And that's the hope that I want to give you today, because it is possible. Thank you, Michelle.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing. And I'm so proud of you. I just love your story, and I know how it's changed your life. And to me, it's like the grit that you had to work two jobs, shuffle three kids around, and you still found the time to learn these skills and implement them. But it's completely changed your life.
Absolutely, 100%. And I know I see the results of people that I've been able to help along the way
Yeah.
doing the same thing. And that's why we're here, is to
That's
help
what's great.
others. Yeah,
It's just not a few of us.
right.
It's hundreds and hundreds of people this has made a difference for. So,
Yes.
thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you for all you do. You're awesome. Love
Thank
it.
you.
Love it, you guys. I hope you use Amy as your hope dealer to see that don't allow time to stand in your way. Like, this is why you have an automated system that will be out there working for you. Now, fourth pillar is community and mentorship. You're not alone. You have support. We have a community of actually over 57,000 people now. When we launched the Legacy Builders program in 10 months, the community made $29 million. The community. You know how many parents were able to walk away from their jobs? You know how many dads were able to get out of that part-time job and get 25 more hours back with his family because he wasn't working two jobs anymore? You know how many people have been able to retire early, get out of debt? You know how many moms we've been able to bring home because of this, because they've learned digital marketing skills and learned how to make multiple income streams. On average, people inside my community that I personally mentor and work with, in 7 days, they go to launch to profit in 7 days. We actually have a strategy inside our community that you can follow and work through that. So this is what our community looks like. We have 57,600 people inside our community. When you get in the community, this is just additional resources that you get, okay, to help you build a very successful business. I'll also show you inside the program here towards the end of this, okay? When you, and I want to share with you because we literally just launched our entire business in October inside in Spanish as well. So unlocks 10 income streams. You get to learn the most amazing AI. And you guys, I have to share this with you. What is coming either the end of this month or the 1st of January with our AI training, it is going to rock your world. I'll actually pull it up on my phone and read it to you what we're going to be adding inside our AI. I'll do that real quick for you because holy moly, buckle up, Buttercup. You talk about innovative. You haven't seen nothing yet. So you guys are literally looking at this at such an amazing time. I'm trying to pull it up real quick here. And you also get affiliate marketing training. I share with you how I make 6 figures in affiliate marketing. I even give you the resources as well and help you find the ones that would be a best fit for you. And you get your global business in 2 languages. But I want you to read the last sentence on here. Just 72 customers. You're making 6 figures on 72 customers. And do the math on that, you guys. There is literally 5 billion people on social media, and all you need is 72 customers. That is what I absolutely love. Dang it, I'm trying to pull this up. I want to read this to you. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Okay, I want to read this to you, what is going to be added in inside our bundle pack. Hold on. Okay, you ready for this? How to develop your mini brand with AI. It is a simple brand kit that has your niche, your story, your logo, your colors, your content calendar. how to create your AI clone for images and videos, how to create captions for all platforms with one prompt, and set up your YouTube channel and create thumbnails, banners with AI in Canva, how to create faceless B-roll videos with AI for TikTok and YouTube, how to create your own digital product with ChatGPT, how to set up your own funnel with AI, and you're going to have more TikTok shop coming, more brand deals coming, and more other training that's going to be coming as well. And there's something else that I'm working on. I just tested out, and as long as it works, I'll be teaching it. So that's some of the many things that is going to be added to our bundle pack. So it literally has everything you need to build a wildly successful business so you can leave a legacy for your family. I want you to imagine making 100% profit. Your business is running in 2 languages. You learn how to go from beginner to 10K months online without bugging friends and family, have a fully automated system working for you 24/7, and you're learning these 3 skills which will future-proof your income. Digital world isn't going anywhere. AI isn't going anywhere. So learning that is one of the best things that you can do for your business. Now, one of the questions I get is, do you need to speak Spanish to win here? No, I don't speak Spanish, and I launched my entire program in Spanish because of AI. It's not about Spanish, my friend. It's about higher commissions and global business in 2 different languages. Okay. And that is what I absolutely love. So, how do you turn this into 5K this month? 5K by the holidays, because that's what you're here for. So, let's look at the numbers. It's simple math. Our number 1 and number 2 selling product are these 2. So just 6 customers at 900 is 5,400. 4 customers at 1,400 is 5,600. And the best part, you keep 100% of that profit. So there's 5 billion people on social media. All you need is 4 customers, and you made 5,600 this month. Or 6 customers at 900, you made 5,400. Or what if you had a combination of both? That's all you need. So all you have to do is get started, get your business set up, and literally go through our step by step. I would go through the launch to profit in 7 days so you can start getting closer to generating your customers. You guys, but I got to share this with you. This isn't a get rich quick scheme. It's about building a sustainable income that compounds over time so you can leave a legacy for your family. But I want you to think about this. Okay, I want you to think about this. If you learn this month how to make 5,000, don't you think you can double it next month? Because you've already learned how to do it once. If you can do it once, my friend, you can do it again. And imagine what 10K months would mean. Traveling with your family, paying off debt, creating peace instead of stress. And that's what it's about. Now, there's something unique that we do. This is an interactive program, by the way. Yes, you're in business for yourself and going to make 100% profit, but you're not in business by yourself, my friend. I give you a daily video with a daily action step. And right now we have our confidence to cash sprint going on. It's a 90 days to customers and consistency, even if you're starting from zero. It is like a 3 to 5 minute video that I give you every day. How many of you on here listen to today's video? Was that fire or what? I had a special guest come on today. Yes. And so you are equipped with every single thing that you need to be very successful. Here's some of the stuff that people are saying about the 90-day. Made my first sale during the last 90-day run. I love how the videos are short and just ready to leave me ready to work on my 2-hour day fired up. I love how they're clear, practical steps that you give with examples and scripts as well. Look at this, Joe, you guys, she is in our community. She is in her 80s. Okay, 80s. She set up her system. She has her digital business, and she just got a customer during the 90-day sprint. No matter the age, my friend, you can follow these steps. And this is exactly what you're going to learn step by step inside the Legacy Builders program. So your legacy starts now, my friend. It's time that you say yes to peace, yes to purpose, and yes to profit. All you need to do next is get back with the person that invited you. They sent you an email. Scroll down to the bottom of that email, and you're going to see a PS in that email that gives you a link that will take you directly to their website. go through their website. You are going to see all of the 5 different programs. Get the one that's best for your goals and dreams. Many people offer payment plans as well, so take advantage of that. By the way, the tax write-offs that you get for 2025 are insane, by the way, because you just unlocked a lot of tax breaks if you take advantage of it in 2025. And when you get started today, you get the complete 2-hour workday, the master resale rights on up to 10 different income streams, done for you system and funnel that unlocks an affiliate income stream, weekly community calls, weekly mentorship, and ongoing training and support. And this is what it looks like when you get inside our program. Matter of fact, here, because we have just updated it. This is what it looks like. Okay, hold on. It shrunk. This is what it looks like, you guys. When you get inside the program, there's a video just welcoming you that I did. And then you start here. Here's the phases that you're going to go through. The foundation phase. This is your CEO mindset and clarity. Phase 2, attraction. Get attention and build awareness. You click on it and there's the trainings all inside of it, okay? So you are literally equipped with everything you need. Phase 3, engagement. This is where we're going to build trust and relationships with your content. Phase 4, conversions, turn engagement into income. Phase 5, leveraging AI made easy. And phase 6, monetize and multiply. You get additional trainings, and then I do a live call every week, and then those trainings and those replays are put inside of here. Here's what our community looks like. At any time, you can go up here. You can ask a question like, I want to type in 2-hour workday. Watch this. There's 153 different posts about it inside the community. So this is a search engine for you for your digital based business. But check out some of the wins that are happening. I love it. Like we have big wins, we have small wins. I like this. She got a really nice message from her customer that got started, celebrating that. She's getting her first leads. She booked a cruise because of her business. I love that. So this is what you get to see, but I got to share with you. There's about 30 wins on a page, okay? Let me get my calculator here. There's like 30 wins on a page. 33,236 times 30. That means we have 997,000 wins, almost 1 million wins inside our community. Do you think if you're looking at a community with 1 million wins that you could possibly reach your goals? Like that's what I absolutely love. I just love that. So when you get started today, you're going to get some additional bonuses. Of course, our digital growth community that you just seen. You're going to get a Canva crash course where you can learn to create your content in Canva. You're going to get my $1 million in 17 months blueprint. You're going to get a 30-day market growth strategy plan. You guys, I was brand new to TikTok. In September of 2022, I grew a brand new account. That's the strategy I followed. You get free access to that. How to start your own online business with master resale right to get access to that, and 200 digital product ideas. If you want to create your own product, you get access to that as well. Mindset, message, and marketing to your first million and your invisible empire. You get access to that as well. This is your chance, my friend, to stop hustling and start building. But I mean, spots are open now. We want to get you started. We want to get you making that extra cash before the holidays. Now, what I want to do real quick is I want to actually pivot, and I would love, where's he at? Tim to come and share, you guys, because he was from the corporate world. He didn't do home-based business or any of that. I want you guys to share his story because a lot of you might be able to relate to his story. Tim, are you with me, my friend?
Hey guys, how are you? How are you? How are you? Man, I tell you what, I sometimes I can't even find words because I sit there and listen to these people that are just, man, they're no different than me and you. We joke a lot, but Michelle and I talk a lot, but our lives are just like, I wish you could just get like just a little bit of our blood or just a bit of our vibe. But there are moms in here, there's dads. I'm just proud, but I love all their stories. But if you don't know who I am, my name is Tim Hess. I live in California. I have 5 amazing kids, 3 grandkids, and I absolutely love to golf every day. I live on a beautiful golf course here in California, and I lost a 25-year career in corporate America and a very large company that most of you probably all know. And the crazy thing about it is, never saw it coming. Who's heard that before? If you lost a job, how many times have you ever heard that? Never saw it coming. And I was a very impactful person in that company. We had 300 retail stores in categories, took them to 1,000 retail stores. So when I tell you I worked corporate in every possible way, I had a cell phone, I had a laptop, I had all the things that tied me to that corporate job. And really, at the end of the day, I never did an MLM before. This is the first ever online business I've ever done. And I can tell you, I made my first six figures in 9 months. I got to tell you something, bear on this one because I didn't make any money for almost 3.5 months. And that was a me problem. Hear me when I tell this story. It's a me problem. But I'm also going to tell you I'm real close to making a very large number this year. So I'm just going to leave it on that note because that announcement we're going to need a whole webinar just for my announcement. I'm just telling you right now. But I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Wherever you come, whatever your background is, mine, I didn't really understand what time was. I can tell you right now, I was never there for the first day of school. My true, honest to God, my very first day of school was my son going into 10th grade. I have five kids, and I only went to the first day at the 10th grader. So, but that's what I was supposed to do. We're Gen Xers. I'm 58 years old. I'm just go to school, get good grades, get a career, and then raise a family and then retire. Well, guys, I did all that. Did it to a T. Worked my butt off, did all those things. And there's a lot of you just like me. I know you are. I have people signing up every day. I know you are. And it just comes to a point where they just discard you and throw you away. So, and I mean that lovingly and kindly. So I'm going to say it this way to you. You guys are sitting on the fence and not saying, I had somebody ask me, dude, $1,400 is a lot of money to invest. Well, let me share something with you. If you learned the skills, how to make $5,000 in before Christmas, is $1,400 really that much of an investment when you can put it on payment plans or you put it on your credit card or you guys are going to spend more in Christmas probably than you're going to spend on this opportunity. But what is your 2026 going to look like? There's something special about each and every one that spoke tonight. And here's what's really amazing. And I sit there and I see this every webinar that I get on. You think you'd lose all your energy? I swear to God, it's like Michelle's the Energizer Bunny. You have Celine that just is the backbone of this whole community, just running like crazy. Michelle, there's so many people that I can sit here and go down the line and thank, and we're all independent of each other, leaning on each other to be successful and best. I cannot tell you the support that you get. Celine and I were just chatting in the community, emailing back. I needed some help. She helped me out. One of the biggest things was a really scary point for me. When I came into this business, meaning I have never done this, I probably had no business in doing this at first, but I did it anyway. Um, the thing that I needed help. Being 55, 56, I'm not computer savvy. You've listened to things on before saying, hey, you need computer skills, and this place saying you didn't need. I'm like, okay, all right, I'm gonna do it anyway. And for 3.5 months, I never asked for help, support, nothing. And then on July 29th, I got on a Zoom call that we have these trainings and everybody's on there. And I got to talk to Michelle, and she looked at my whole business. But I knew I was on the right track. I really knew I was on the right track. 4 days later, I made my first sale. The reason I tell you that is I wasn't going anywhere. I really had nowhere to go. At the age of 56, I couldn't get hired at other places. Now, I live in California and I was flown to other states for final interviews. Like my role at the company I worked with was a pretty cool role, but it's not really that cool when I, I didn't have it anymore. You know what I mean? And then nobody wants to hire you. You want to talk about ego and pride? You're the dad of five amazing kids. You're the one that's supposed to bring the bread home. You're supposed to bring the money home. Why are you like, you want to talk about a complete kind of mental breakdown a little bit? And there's 1.1 million people in corporate America that lost their jobs in the United States alone this year. This year, you got to do something more. It's a must. It's not an option anymore for us. Because I guess if I could leave it on this note, the support is here. If you need help, there's not a question. You have it. Like undialing, you got to do the work though. I guarantee if you go to Victoria, who's going to Costa Rica, which is going to take me. I don't care how she does it, but she's taking me and my wife. I'm just telling you right now. She doesn't even know. Like she already knows we're going. Like my wife, I'm going to tell my wife after this meeting, but my wife and I are going to Costa Rica in May. I'm just telling you that might be the first time I meet everybody physically, but we're going. Just God bless her heart, right? But the fact of the matter is, there's so many cool things. It's really not the money. It really comes down to the relationships you get to build here. But I do mean this. It's going to be 3 years, March 8th, 2026. It'll be 3 years for me. And there's been nothing cool. I mean, I just last week we went to a training and the business is evolving. It's evolving. You're never lost. There's always something new happening, but all stuff that before it gets to your eyes and your thing, it's already tested. So we know it works. And I think the biggest thing when you see all these people in here, um, from all kind of backgrounds, California, Philadelphia, uh, Dallas, for God's sake, but all over the world, Ireland, South Africa, and you know where I was going to go with that, but I was keeping it clean. There's just so many good things for you. And I really mean this from the bottom of my heart. I am forever grateful for the training. I am forever grateful for the sacrifice that our servant leader, Michelle does, and Celine, and all these guys that do the background, and Lawrence. There's so many great things that are there here for you. It's just if you want it. I really mean that. It's if you want it. It's not if it works anymore. Like everybody, we've been here long enough. Like let's be honest here. There's too many people making money on it. It's just you got to just plug in and we'll figure it out, right? As it goes along. There's none of that. There's no one that can come to any one of these people that made one sale can tell you that. And then to know you have the underlying support. So if you're on the fence, get off it. Um, Time waits for no one, right? And 2026, ask yourself, is the end of 25, is it where you want to be? And if it's not, you know the decision. You know you have to do something different. Because when you get to ready to retire, let's be honest, let's retire, have some money packed away, and let's do this thing. So I'm glad you're here. Thank you as always, this beautiful place here. This is a great place, man. I'm just telling you, this is such a great place. You get to meet Victoria, people, I mean, all football teams in here too, but there's only one Super Bowl champions, that's Philadelphia Eagles. But God bless you guys. I hope you see something in this business because it has done so many great things for us. And I know it can do the same thing for you if you just plug in. And please just plug in. Just just plug in. It is it is hysterical, but it is absolutely a blast. It really is. So God bless.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing, my friend. I can't wait to see you in Costa Rica.
I'm telling you, I'd go to Costa Rica before I go anywhere. I'm like, let's go. Celine, get your butt in there too. Let's just do this. Let's go. I'll stop in Arizona first, have my golfing outing, and then we'll just go on over, girl. Let's do it.
I know it's going to be so great. And you guys, if you want the details on, I know what I'm going to be sharing, but I don't know, all of the details. So just get with Victoria. Like she's a master at Facebook. Go find her on Facebook and send her a direct message and she'll give you the details about the retreat if you guys want to go. I can't wait. So I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Happy holidays. You guys, we do these every week. So here's the next step. Go back to the email of the person that invited you. They sent you a PS, or the email has a PS. Click on the PS. It's going to take you directly to their website. And inside their website, you're going to see every single program, all what you get in each program. Get the one that's best for your goals and dreams. That's why we give you options. We want you to have that control. Many people offer payment plans, so check it out. Get started. Don't overthink it. Here's what I want you to say to yourself right now. When I launched into the digital space September 10th of 2022, this is what I said because I was scared too. I was going into a world I didn't know. But I said to myself, be more afraid of being in the same place in 6 months. And that's my challenge for you. Be more afraid of being in the same place for 6 months because what's the worst thing that can happen? You get to hang around with some really cool people. You get to learn digital marketing skills. You get one customer and you get your business in profit mode. I mean, that's like the worst case scenario. And every single one of you on here has a TV in your house that costs more than one of these programs. And we don't hesitate on spending money on entertainment. And I wouldn't hesitate on spending money on getting the education that you need that can change your life, get you the extra cash for the holidays, and help you have the best 2026 of your life. So I look forward to working with you. I hang out with you every single Monday. I'm the coach on the Legacy Builders training. We do different training every single Saturday or Thursday as well. And we have tech support on Tuesday. So you're equipped with everything you need to be very successful. Thanks everybody for joining us. I appreciate you and community. You're awesome. And I want to welcome everybody.